Hey. This is the bare-knuckle fighters. Hey, push it. Look at them working hard.
Looking at the next lightweight champion of BKFC, and lightweight champion of DYB, baby.
I actually fight 147. Nobody wants to fight me right now. I'm 147.
147, nobody wants to see him. 155, 155, nobody wants to see me. I promise you. BKFC lightweight champion right here, Drew Angel from Barstow. Guaranteed. 155, bare knuckle. Bare knuckle, baby.
Bare knuckle.
BKFC, I'm bare knuckle. What's up?
Ah, he's like, where's Brendan? Bring Brendan out here too.
Somebody said I want to nobody see him.
Okay, your names?
Drew Angel out of Barstow, California.
Puma, Isaac Freeman, Liberia, Monrovia, Liberia, Nukusan.
Julio Tenori, I'm gonna do my debut first knuckle fight. Let's do it.
Okay, I want to do bare knuckle as well. So I have some questions. What's the difference? What do you guys think is the difference between like fighting boxing and bare knuckle? And like, what is your take? Like, how much more does it take, or is it harder? What's up?
Okay, what I think is that these guys could take over because I don't know shit.
Hey, but he's.
I don't know shit. It's my first debut.
That's why. Yep. All right.
My take on it is this, right? The good thing about
Talk loud.
The good thing about bare knuckle is number one, you don't have people trying to temper with the gloves and none of that, you know. So it's on the bare, you got bare hands. So there's no excuse.
No excuse.
That's number one. And number two, your mental. So even when you grapple and stuff like that, you gotta learn how to defend yourself and get out of that. You know, in boxing, you only allowed to stand and punch. The same thing with bare knuckle, but except bare knuckle is dirty. You know, it's called dirty boxing. But it's not dirty like you could hit in the nuts and stuff like that and pick them up. No, it's all stand-up game. But the thing is this, right? You could also how you call it?
Grapple.
You could clinch. You know, and then it's all around protecting yourself. You can use that in the street. Boxing, you can't use that in the street in boxing. You know, because if you got a guy who try to grab you and you know, how you gonna defend yourself? You only know how to throw punches. So bare knuckle.
All right. Don't go yet. Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, when it comes down to it, I'll keep it simple. What I like about bare knuckle is there's no faking it. You know, it's the toughest of the tough. You get what you get. In bare knuckle, you touch them, you cut them. It doesn't take much. You don't have to load up with the big haymakers. That's actually less effective and more damaging on yourself. In bare knuckle, all right, you need nice, clean, straight shots. You touch them with a jab, you cut them open. It takes a true mental dog. You can't hide behind a high guard. You can't play on the ropes, all that. You can get away with that in boxing, but in bare knuckle, it's you get touched, you get hurt. So you have to be more calculated, more meticulous. Punches need to be shorter. You know, keep it tight, and you just have to be tough. Physically, obviously, but mentally, you have to be tough. You know,
and mentally,
absolutely. It's what separates the boys from the men.
How many bare knuckle fights do you have?
I have one. I made my debut back in April 30th in Montana for BKFC, and I got fight of the night. I won my debut, and I got fight of the night, and so I'm looking to make my next appearance November 5th.
November 5th, okay.
In Orlando, Florida. Just waiting on somebody to sign a contract. We sent a few out, but unfortunately, nobody's quick to sign the contract. So to anybody in the BKFC that's listening, at 155, Drew Angel wants all the smoke. So
where's your Instagram at?
All the fucking smoke!
Oh! Let me get all your Instagrams real quick.
So my Instagram is @AngelCore, A for Andrew, Angelcore. So AANGELCOR on Instagram, and then Andrew Angelcore on Facebook.
All right, you?
Liberian_Puma, LIBERIA _Puma.
Liberian_Puma.
Yes,
okay.
male.
Instagram?
Mine is X_X.
Is that really your? I thought it was something else.
I made a new one.
Oh, okay.
Professional account.
Hey, that's better that way.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to tell anybody that wants to do bare knuckle?
Well, you guys heard it from the champs here.
There's no faking it. You have to. You can't do just enough to look good for the 15-second stories on the ground. If that's all you're doing, it's gonna show. There is no faking it. Put the work in. put the work in. Make training hard so the fight's easy.
I have one more question. Do you guys think it's worse on your, like, you know, like how they say, like, you can get like brain damage or whatever? Is it worse than boxing?
No,
or?
they have science that backs that up. So in boxing, because of the cushion of the
Glove.
gloves and the longer fights, the 12 rounds, 3-minute rounds, you take that sustained damage for 12 rounds. That's like what, 12 times 3? That's like 36, whatever it is, minutes of just, 36 minutes of head, getting your brain damaged. Whereas in bare knuckle, it's 5 2-minute rounds. And so if you get 5 3-minute rounds, so you're in there, and with the bare knuckle, if you get hit, you go to sleep. That's your body's safety mechanism. You get hit, you go to sleep, it's over. So it's actually safer that way because the fight's done.
What does it feel like to get hit with bare knuckles, and how does it feel to give a bare knuckle punch? Does it hurt your knuckles? Does your face hurt? How does it feel?
I'm working on not getting hit. So ask somebody else that question.
I definitely got, in my fight, I won all 5 rounds. Me and my guy, we got ripped apart, I mean, I won, I look like I got in a war. I got my face split open here, my ears split open, a lot of stitches, a lot of swelling. But honestly, the face was healed within a week. The stitches came out. Is the hands.
The hands?
That's the thing. You definitely want to condition your knuckles and condition your hands. For me personally, what you guys saw up top might have looked scary, but it was the hands that took the most damage. So that's what I would say. Prepare yourself to take a lot of damage on the hand because you're hitting the skull, you're hitting these hard targets. The face, the adrenaline, you don't feel this. All the cuts, that's easy work. It's the hands.
Did your hands hurt when you were fighting? How do you condition your hands?
My coach had me hitting the plant. See these bad boys right here? Yeah, that's sexy, huh? So look, check this out, right? We do that for 10 minutes. Straighten this right here. Get it all rough.
Don't let them know that, Puma. Don't let them know
Yeah.
that. Okay, look. We hit our knuckles a certain way and keep hitting it until
We
they
play
get
knuckle.
hot.
We play knuckle. We
play bloody knuckles.
Bloody knuckle. We play bloody knuckle. See that?
Here's the truth. The truth is, because you're fighting with bare knuckle, you want to be more calculated and precise on where you hit. Instead of throwing those big crazy haymakers and hitting the skull and breaking it, you want to be straight and short with the punches. Hit him on the chin, right? Hit him in the body, right? Hit him in these targets that are gonna do damage to them and less damage on you. When you're swinging crazy and you're hitting the skull, that hard bone, that forehead, that's what's gonna jack you up. So
Ouch.
be smarter with your punches.
Okay, so you gotta be
I want
smart.
y'all to hit me in the head so I can hit butt your hands.
Yeah.
Break
sure.
your hands, and I'm gonna beat the shot your ass.
Wait. Squat.
Let's go. Knuckle up.